Burn the Shadow. It's kind of hard to say the new mission name. I'm so used to Underground Eruption now. Yeah, and I hope the stream already started up. I'm not sure about that, so I will quickly reload there and see if everything is all right. And yeah, sometimes it doesn't show up in the screen and the stream is already running. So just for safe measures, I'm going to stop this for a second now, and then now here we are. So sorry if you're watching this on YouTube, but it's only a brief moment. So let's switch into the game, and we are right at the beginning of the last mission, and this I think is absolutely the hardest one. Well, it can be easily won, but it will be very hard not to lose any units. So let's jump into the intro.
I must seal my heart behind steel, lest I lose my nerve and hide from the terrible task before me. I must counter the lies and repel 2 armies long enough for the whispers of truth to be heard. Me, one who has used lies to profit. I am acquainted with the power of deception. Now, I must stand up for what is true. My father is a master strategist. He was born to a race founded on cruelty. He will wield every ounce of his power with ruthless determination. Reskar tells me that Fai Dural, a Shadowborn agent, convinced a large group of Draconians to fight for the Elven Court. Though weakened by Nomlik's insurrection, the Commonwealth is not without its own dangerous might. Their machines are deadly, and they are many. Despite my best efforts, the Shadowborn have exactly what they want. Machines rumble, the men march. The Commonwealth and Elven Court stampede towards each other. Both my father and the Emperor lead their forces in person. Merlin bolsters me with stories of my mother's bravery in the face of hopeless odds. How I wish I could tell her all I know. I used to think she was weak. For centuries she's worked secretly to prevent this moment, but she was just one voice. Now she's caught in the wake of my father's wrath. She must be here somewhere. Somehow, we noble few who know the truth must convince the world that they kill for a lie. It's not enough to stop one side. The other would trample us all. The torchbearers must stop both sides. We need to capture Leonus and Saridas.
Yeah, this is going to be rough, and I've only played this once very briefly a long time ago. This is it, Sundren. Our plan is bold and risky, but it has the best chance of foiling the Shadowborn agenda. I have modified a special one for you. Strike Leonus and Saridas while holding it and trigger their throne recall. They shall find themselves teleported not to the throne city, but to the caves I have prepared for them. I have to go. Good luck. Yeah, and I think this is an item that we can't carry because we are stuffed to the max. And yeah, think regeneration, we don't need it that much, so let's sell it. And let's make sure to grab this stuff. Yeah, here it is. Don't have to equip it. And yeah, this one is absolutely huge, and there will be a ton of battles going on all over the place. And I think the most deadly thing you can do here is try to explore everything the usual way, because you will definitely get bogged down in too many fightings. So what we do want here is keep our army supplied. Well, let's see. We have a peace treaty here. Yep, let's do that. And we want to be informed if something is going on here. And we definitely want to make as many alliances as somehow possible. But first, let's check out our armies. We have Nomlik here. He has, well, a pretty... yeah, shitty army actually. But always remember, he has resurgence. So that's absolutely our saving grace here, I hope. We don't have to redo him. He's already set. So maybe a good thing is we might dare to go into there. Grab whatever we can free out of those dungeons. Take the losses. Take the resurgence. And yeah, hope Nomlik can... yeah, absolutely destroy everything that's in there on his own. That's one option. But on the other hand, we don't have any spell power, so we're in a pretty rough spot. So let's start up with getting more spell power. I think that's good. Then we have our beloved leader herself, Sundren, so she will need to ramp up her hit points again. Maybe... no, let's see. We want charm, that's a given. We want all the things that benefit the complete group, so counter poison, weapons finesse, undead slayer, no. Total awareness, no. All units gain armor piercing, yeah, maybe. Poison knowledge, yep. Dirty half dozen. Yeah, that could be an option. We don't know what we are up against, so we have a lot of points still available. So let's see. We want to ramp up the defense. We want to ramp up the resistance, at least a little bit. Melee strike at least is very cheap, so let's do it. That will keep us alive. Range strength, of course. And maybe even more health. Then Assassin Strike is a great thing. And now we are already kind of out of options here. So let's see, do we have First Strike already? First Strike is a thing I really like. Nope, so let's take it. And then, yeah, sprint keeps us alive. So, that's done. Then, let's check Rashka. Oh god, and his army is completely useless. So, those, yeah, they can evolve, but it's extremely hard to keep them alive. So they would be great for Nomlik. And then we have Bormark. I assume we have to redo his things as well. And he needs a lot of health. At least 75, that's what I like to do. At least 20 defense. 6 for the next level of resistance seems a little bit too hard. Yeah, Wizard Hunt against someone. All units gain +1 resistance, so that's already worth it, because we will go up to 16, that's cheaper. Vision range, yeah. Tunneling I don't think we will need. Fire bomb. Imperial Authority is great. Guardian Flame is great because it does help a lot with healing. Yeah, we'll do some ranged attacks and some melee. And then let's see. Yeah, Firebomb, Inflict Immolation is great. Lightning Rod, Banner, everything that's benefiting all of them is good. This is great as well. And yeah, let's do physical protection, why not? So that might not be ideal, but I don't want to waste too much time going through here. And yeah, our first mission will be to find those two. And wow, that's interesting. So only Nomlik must survive. I don't know why. So Rashka could actually die, but I don't think that will be a good option. So, and we could go to extreme here and do not fortify our cities or waste any money on it, but yeah, that doesn't feel right. So let's do it the usual way. Let's build storehouses, at least as many as we can afford for now. They will greatly speed up everything. Let's do, well, a laboratory, I guess, or wooden walls. No, we can't defend ourselves, so let's do this. And we can only afford a laboratory, so let's do it. No, we can't. Well, we can't afford anything that's useful, so let's do merchandise and then the laboratory. So, well, and here we have an underground army as well. That's great, I suppose. Ah, and they are defending our... Yeah, we could stumble upon a lot of armies here. Sorry, I don't know this map at all, basically. So we will have to defend those two. So we will keep this one fortified to the max. I don't want to get hurt here. So let's do more merchandise. And then let's build the storehouse as well. Then, let's see. We can try to give up a lot of things underground here and make our armies on the top a little bit stronger. Just like that. So Bormark could use an assassin, the scoundrel not as much, but the longbowman. I will happily take those. And we can... Well, it's pretty hard to switch back from having all those elite units to having the green units again. It's very hard to, well, not overestimate their abilities. But I think what we are going to do is check out this city. Hope they're going to talk with us. Yeah, let's negotiate. Let's wait until they have something to say. And then we'll group up and try to take out this tomb. It will provide us with more, a lot of resources. And we can train up our army, so that's good. And we'll make a bad... Well, let's take a look. Maybe we can take them on. No, these are 3 casters, and casters are bad. I at least want the assassin that can take a little bit more of a beating. Then, let's see. What do we have going on here? A shaman. It would be very nice to grab him. He has mind control immunity. But a hunter would be nice as well. But our army is extremely, well, not well prepared for all of that. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's great. This will give us the ability to form a decent army, I think. And we'll take them on next time. Or maybe we can do it this time. Yeah, let them run. I would very much like the experience, but can't have everything. Yeah, and we can form a decent army here. Fortunately, those are not immune, so they can't go over the lava to grab the manas, the stash of mana here. But we'll see about that in a minute. Then Nomlik. Yeah, that's questionable. So let's take a look what's in there. Oh god, it's always those manticores and 5 berserkers. So I'm not sure if Nomlik is able to take them on. They are all mind control immune, so no, that's not great. But it would help out a lot. But maybe we'll do some of the easier fights first. And maybe we can hire decent units in the inn. That would help. Well, that would help. That would extremely help. So. But we have to get into some fights here. That can't be helped. And Sundren will more or less have to do this on her own. Yeah, this will still be a very dangerous fight. But I think we can do it. Good thing is they don't seem... Doesn't seem they want to move. Now spell power is so bad. We'll block off this front with the swordsman. Come back with the initiate. Back. He can duck behind the stones here. Protect our flank with the swordsman. And tuck the longbowman behind. So now we are set for the attack. And I hope they're coming towards us. Nope. So we'll have to move our front a little bit. And actually I'm happy if they do it like that. Because maybe we can stun them. Nope. But at least they're pretty much damaged. Maybe this will induce their attack. Yeah, here they come. And the good thing is the AI prioritizes killing off your leader. And that's not going to happen. And now we should be able to simply kill them. Always try to use your melee units. They need the experience. Then we can finish off one of the archers. Maybe we can grab the other one. See if he dares to move or not. Well, he decided to suicide, but that's fine with me. And we got the unicorn. I happily will take that. That's a very versatile unit. And I like to have it. Then we can send out Sundran on her own. She very much should be able to kill off those. But I don't trust the AI. Let's do it. Yeah. Done. He already talked to them. Yep. And I think our heroes will have to do some heavy lifting here. We will send them on missions. We will send them on missions on their own a lot. For example, Nomlik can already dash ahead and kill here. And he grabbed the Impaler. I like it. And now the Impaler can move on to take more spell power. And we'll have to do more optimization than we are used to. So this will take a little bit longer than you might be used to. And those are all more or less set up the same way. So we can grab them. And now we have a lot more vision. And this is pretty dangerous army. But I would like to get it out of the way very soon. Ah, but that's too strong. Well, come back and deal with them. So we can do here. Maybe we'll send the flyer to the top and grab what's ever lying around here. And those will send on guard duty. So that's our first turn. I think it went okay. But we have really a ton of enemies, so let's end the turn. And we'll have to watch out for surprises and other critical things here. So let's see. Yeah, Poison Mastery is absolutely great, and we have a lot of spell power, so we can use it. Let's do that. We don't need this one, but spoiler alert, we are going to get more heroes here. They are coming rushing to our support. And let's check the situation. We're not going into the ziggurat. So let's see. We could send Bormark to grab this watchtower. We missed out on that one last time. And there's kind of a trade-off here. We could use our army to do it and gain a lot of experience. But on the other hand, yeah, you lose a lot of time, and I really value the vision a lot here. So we'll come back to the tomb in a minute. We'll want those two in our main army. I don't want him. And I don't want to... Well, actually those are stats squishy. Let's put them here. Yeah, then we'll grab the resources. And actually we can start talking to the city. So diplomacy will have a very important part here. And then we'll form up a decent army here. So we want him. And we want two. That leaves a spot for Rashka. And those three will stack into the city. And now we might be able to do it because, well, they are susceptible to fire. And that could be our the best chance we get. So let's do it, and then we'll make a short break. Well, Chant of Unlife. Yeah. Don't care too much about that. And I want them to attack me, so I'm staying deliberately in strike range here. But they are very quick and very dangerous, so... I really don't plan on exposing myself too much here. Yeah, and root spears could be nice. Just to make a unit slower. Didn't do anything, but it was worth trying. Yeah, and now our best option will be to shoot down one of them. Damn it, he lives. We have to kill him. Then we will have to use Rashka to block off another one. He's immune, so that's not great. We can't control him, so we lack the options to really damage him, that's the problem. And we'll have to try and stop another one. So that's it. Yeah, and they're teaming up on Rashka. I like that. He can take the hit. And fire, like I said, is the best thing we can do here. And maybe that's enough to kill him off. Yeah, done. But I don't plan on attacking here. I will instead withdraw a little bit, just not to get killed. And this one hopefully concentrates. No. And he barely survived. This time we really were lucky. And we can use this opportunity to kill him. Done. And we got some medals out of this. And some things we really don't need, so we will sell them. And money is very important here. We will very much need it to keep our empire going. Like here. We'll immediately use it to sign peace treaties with a lot of those. This will protect our borders and give us vision in a short time. So I think there were more of them. But it seems we are having peace treaties with everyone now. So then Sundran. Where do we want to go? We could go in here, but we don't have to. Let's try to clear out independence. Because another very bad thing would be to get swarmed by those. We don't have the resources to deal with them. And yeah, we are running a high risk of losing units. They're too squishy at the moment. So we will have to do it this way, but we will speed this one up. And Sundran can do all the heavy lifting here. Maybe even go in and kill off the first one. Then the others can start shooting just to gain experience. should have an archer. And we could teleport into there just to kill off another one. And maybe that's exactly what we do. But those are packing quite the punch, so I think we'll just guard here and keep him from moving. But he has sprint, so maybe that's not going to happen. But see, that wasn't too bad. And now we can hopefully kill off another one. And this time we should get him. Yeah, that's done. But our unicorn got a little bit damaged. And we don't need those, so let's... The draconic shards, no, not that great, so let's sell it for gold as well. Like I said, I want all the gold I can get. And yeah, we still have Nomlik, so let's finish this turn. Maybe we can buy a nice army here. No, tell you what, we're going to do this next time. Simply because we are not able to go... so that we have the resurgence, so let's do auto combat. Yep. Worked. And let's see what's in for sale here. And that's not too great. I was hoping for a tier 3 unit. We have a lot of money stashed. So, yeah. We'll think about buying something here next time. But we definitely could switch out the untouchable. I like the Swarm Darter. He's great for Nomlik because it does massive damage, dies easily, but we don't care if he dies. So the Flamer and too long the Archers, maybe we are getting a very Archer heavy army for Nomlik. So that would be great, it would definitely benefit him. So that's it. Let's make a short break. We'll be back in the stream in a second, and on YouTube you will have to wait a little bit. But yeah, see ya and have a nice time.